نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد باب من حمل معه الماء بطهوره وقال أبو الدرداء رضي الله تعالى عنه وعنهم أليس فيكم صاحب نعلين والطهور والوساد سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي يا رب صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. My respected elders, friends, brothers, at this very moment, we are sitting in the masjid and in the circle of hadith from the book Sahih Bukhari. The undergoing chapter of our Tuesday session is the chapter of ablution, Kitab al-Wudu. I've just read before you a saying of Abu Darda radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He questioned someone. He said, isn't amongst you a man of issues, a man of purification, and a man of pillow? The background of Hazrat Abu Darda's this question was Al-Qama. It was a Tanbih. He mentions, I went to Syria. And I went to the masjid. I offered 2 rakat. And then I made a dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahumma yassir li jalisan salihan. I made a dua to Allah that, oh Allah, I have traveled from Medina and I came here. Oh Allah, you grant me a pious companion, a good friend, a righteous friend. We should always keep in our minds, a person is very quickly influenced by his surroundings. The people he hung around with, their thoughts, their beliefs will transfer into this person. While he will not realize, we don't see each and every prophet of Allah was a shepherd. What was the reason behind, what was the wisdom behind this? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made every prophet raise the sheep, the goats. Why? The reason being, the goats are such animals that Allah Almighty has created in them the humbleness, the humility. They are very humble, very humble animal. And the prophets were made shepherds in their early days by being in the company of the sheep and goats. This humbleness, the tawadu will come into them. And we find each and every prophet and messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was very humble. So Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taught us, keep an eye on those whom you hung around with. الرجل على دين خليله. The man is always influenced by his friends. He is always influenced by his friend. Whatever the friends will be doing, he will be doing the same thing. If they are good, he will be good. If they are bad, then he will be bad. But on one occasion, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala mentioned, he was asked, "O Prophet of Allah, tell us who we should, take as our friends." He said, "A person, when you see him, he reminds you of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You remember Allah. A person, when you see him, he reminds you of Akhirat. And a person, when you sit with him, he adds to your knowledge, Islamic knowledge. This is the person whom you should sit with." So Hazrat Al-Qama, he makes a dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, "Allahumma yassir li jalisun salih." Allah, have come here, and I want you to grant me a good partner, a good wise person, so that I can sit in his company. He said, I made a dua and I stood up. I was just walking, wandering there in the masjid, and suddenly I see someone approaching to me. He's coming towards me. I said to myself, "Arju an yakuna istijaba." Now I hope that Allah Almighty has accepted my dua. Allah has accepted my dua. This person, he approaches me and he asks me a question. He said, Al-Qama came from Kufa. He said to him, "Where are you from?" He said, "I have come from Iraq, from Kufa." I see. Al-Qama then asks him some questions. Abu Darda radiallahu ta'ala anhu was a Sahabi Rasul, companion of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When Al-Qama asked him few questions on religious matters, he said, "Alaysa fiikum sahibun na'alayn wat-tahur wal-risala?" You have come from Iraq, from Kufa. Isn't there a man of shoes, a man of pillow? What did he mean by man of shoes? He meant you have come from Kufa. In Kufa, there is a Sahabi and companion of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whose name is Abdullah bin Mas'ud. And Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu was known as Sahih al-Nalayn. He was known as Sahih al-Nalayn, the man of shoes, which means that he used to carry the shoes of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whenever Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam would take his shoes off, he would take care of Prophet's shoes. And he was a man who would keep a water container with him. Whenever Prophet ﷺ was in need of making ablution, he would provide the water and present the water to Prophet ﷺ. And he was a man who would carry the pillow of Prophet ﷺ. Whenever Prophet ﷺ wanted to rest, he would present the pillow to Prophet ﷺ. So in that sense, he was known the man of shoes, the man of pillow, the man of vacation. Meaning he would carry the water of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He would, when the Prophet take shoes off and take care of the shoes. So he said, asking him the question while Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, and he himself, remember, he himself was a mountain of knowledge. He was a mountain of knowledge. The Sahaba who used to say, "Atabuna lil-ilmi wal-amali." Amongst us all Sahaba, we find Abu Darda, a man who always is very eager to act upon his knowledge and upon his ilm. He would be the one who will be very eager to act upon knowledge. This doesn't mean that other Sahaba wouldn't act upon their knowledge. They were also acting upon their knowledge. But the same we found in the field of knowledge and action far ahead of everyone. So far ahead of everyone. And Abdullah bin Mas'ud who used to say, most of the people that are followers, one in Iraq, one in Syria, and one in Medina. And he used to say, the one who is in Syria, he is in the one who is in Iraq. And then he used to say, the one who is in Iraq and the one who is in Syria, these two are in need of Adam who is in Medina. So what did he mean by these followers? When he said, the one who is in Iraq and by himself. His own self, that he, Abdullah bin Mas'ud, meant himself. And he said, one who is here, he meant Abdullah bin Mas'ud. And the one who was here, he meant Ali bin Mas'ud. These three companions of Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And Hazrat Masruq, who was a Tabi'i, he says, I pondered upon all the Sahaba Imam, and I came to this conclusion that the knowledge of all the Sahaba Imam, it can be found in six followers. Hazrat Umar, Hazrat Ali, Hazrat Riaz, Hazrat Bayt, Hazrat Abdullah bin Mas'ud, and Hazrat Abdullah. And then he said, amongst these six ulama, you find the four ulama. Their knowledge can be found in two ulamas, Abdullah bin Mas'ud and Hazrat. Just imagine these personalities were the mountain of knowledge. And he was given the title of being Hakim of his Ummah. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in hadith says, Abdullah is Hakim, is wise by Muhammad. He's very intelligent, very wise by Muhammad. And how he became Muslim? They say he had in his house a statue whom he used to worship. One day, Hazrat Abdullah bin Rawaha and Hazrat Mohammed bin Maslama, they entered his house and they broke the statue into pieces. He came home and he found his Lord, his Lord, broken into pieces. Now he was gathering all the pieces and he was saying, oh my God, why did he defend himself? He was saying to his Lord, who is broken into pieces, and he said, what happened to you? Could you not defend yourself? His wife was listening, she was watching, he said to her husband, he said, oh my respected husband, your Ilah, your Lord, you say he can benefit everyone, or he can cause harm to everyone. Now you tell me today, is this your Lord? If he could not defend himself, how can he benefit anyone? This really stuck in his mind. He said, really? What do you say? What do you think? She said, he cannot be a Lord who has been broken into pieces. He said, clean water in a bucket or anything. And he took a ghusl. Then he went to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hazrat Abdullah who broke his statue, his idol, he was with Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he saw Abu Bakr coming. He said, "O Prophet of Allah, you know what? What happened? Abu Bakr is coming. And I know why he's coming. He's looking for me and Muhammad bin Maslima." He said, "Why?" He said, "Because we broke this idol, his Lord. And we know he's coming looking for us." Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Oh Abdullah bin Rawaha, don't worry. You don't worry. He's not coming for that purpose, he's coming for something else." Abdullah said, "Why is he coming then?" Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Allah Almighty promised me Abu Darda eventually will accept Islam. Today he's coming to accept Islam." So then he came, he's a prophet of Allah here. After life today, these idols, statues, they are worth worship. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is worth worship. I will come to embrace Islam, he has blessed Islam. So this is Hazrat Abu Darda, and who he said to Hazrat Al-Qama, isn't there amongst you the man of Na'alayn, meaning the man of shoes, you are asking us the questions? So in this hadith, Imam Bukhari which I read last week, the chapter is about carrying the water with oneself when he's going to relieve himself. In those days, what used to happen now, there never used to be such facilities we have today. In those days, when people used to go to the toilets, they would have water taps there. What they would do, they would carry the water in the containers along with them and take it in the toilet. All they would do, they would leave the water outside. I mentioned last week, Hazrat Anas radiallahu ta'ala said that I and another Khadim of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we would take water for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When Rasulullah went to answer the call of nature, we went outside with the water so that he could come and take the water from us and cleanse his private parts, clean his private parts. So in those days, what they would do, either they would take the water along with them to the toilet, and first they would use the stones, and then they would use the water. Or sometimes they would just go and istinja, and they would clean the private parts with the stone, and they would come out, and they would go, and then they would use the water. So Imam Bukhari is saying here, both methods used to be used. Sometimes they would go in the toilet and take the water with them. And sometimes, they would do that. They would hardly wait outside for Prophet and they would be waiting for the water when Rasul would come out, and they would present the water to Prophet and then he would take it into the toilet, and then he would go and he would cleanse himself. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, may He accept our sitting, and may He make the sitting means our forgiveness. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك.